the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix. You are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today, we got ourselves a banger. Daily market news and analysis. Let me know how everyone is feeling. There we go. Sweet. Out of 10, music is loud. Is that music is really loud, voice is low? Is that just on TikTok? Alright, how's that? Can't hear your voice? Damn, like what in the world? Good? It's not like I didn't spend the last hour making sure there was no bugs and then they all just happened all at one time. Alright, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix. You are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today, we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. We got some big news for Solnic later on. Volume is really low. Background music is very loud. What in the world? I think I know it. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. So weird. How's that? Is that better? It deciled my transaction. Better? Are we good on YouTube now? YouTube volume is very low. Better from the background music for sure, but not the... I don't know how to... Oh, shit. I know what happened. Okay, we're just gonna have to have... Damn it. I know what happened. Alright, I'm gonna turn the limiter off. We're gonna turn the noise. Damn. That sucks. I know what happened. It's not plugged into my freaking cloud lifter. Your voice on YouTube is still low. Alright. Alright, we're gonna give it... I'm gonna try one thing and for 1 minute. And if I can't get it in 1 minute, I'm just gonna talk super freaking loud. Alright. I got this. Alright. Alright. That should fix it. And we're probably too loud on TikTok now. Are we better on YouTube? We're probably way too loud on TikTok now, though. I'm going to turn this back down. Are we good on TikTok? TikTok? Fine on TikTok? Great. Nope. Voice and music is perfect on TikTok. Okay, I just turned... All right. I think we're good on TikTok now. That's it. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good. We're good. What's up, fam? All right. For real this time. Welcome back to The Matrix. You're not just in The Matrix. You are The Matrix. My bad, y'all. How's it feel, Neo? And today, we got ourselves a banger. 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 Daily market news and analysis. All right, so we're going to have some announcements later on today for Solnick. I'm going to give you guys some of the big notes from the Bitcoin conference. Then we're going to get into the TA, your guys' price predictions, all that. So make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share, so other people can spam the like button and hit the share. All right, the biggest thing that I got from the conference is this right here. It doesn't matter who is elected. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is about to rocket. It literally does not matter. Everything, everywhere, all at once. RFK announced he will buy 4 million Bitcoin if elected. That sounds like a lot, but it's more than you might think because there's only 21 million. But actually, there's really like 10 million. So imagine if 40% of the available supply, because people like me and thousands of other have donated to the market cap via just sending it off to the ether. So there's approximately 10 to 12 million Bitcoins that can never be bought or sold. I have donated to the market cap. Trump said he will buy 1 million Bitcoin if elected. And Harris reaches out to crypto companies to reset relations. But you think that the Bitcoin market, you think that the bull run is over. All right, we're going to sow the Orange Man.
Today I am announcing that if I am elected, it will be the policy of my administration, United States of America, to keep 100% of all the Bitcoin the U.S. government currently holds or acquires into the future. We'll keep 100%. I hope you do well, please.
So that, what he's referring to is the United States government owns approximately 200,000 Bitcoin. And so the policy that he put out was that they were going to hold that
over 5 years
and buy 1 million.
will assemble 1 million Bitcoin, 5% of the world's supply.
But not really even. So that was the big news. Also, RFK said he would buy 4 million if elected.
Hello, Bitcoiners.
No sound.
I am so glad to be back from my second
God dang it.
conference.
All right. But you can hear the music though. That's so weird. All right, let's try it now. Bro, like what in the world?
Since last year in Miami, I've been meeting with leaders and thinkers from this community. I've conferred with Bitcoin miners, with policymakers, with economists, with financial experts, with investors and developers and entrepreneurs to deepen my understanding of the extraordinary promise of Bitcoin for our country.
You guys hear it now?
And for our planet. After all I've learned, I intend, as President of the United States, to sign an executive order on day one, directing the Department of Justice and the U.S. Marshals to transfer the approximately 200,000 Bitcoin held by the U.S. government to the United States Treasury, where it will be held as a strategic asset. On day one as president,
Here's the big
I
bombshell.
will sign another executive order directing the U.S. Treasury to purchase 550 Bitcoin daily until the U.S. has built a reserve of at least 4 million Bitcoins.
That is insane. Someone said Kennedy over Harris. The point is, here's the point. Here's the point. The point is it literally doesn't matter who is elected because all three of them are going to be doing major things in the cryptocurrency industry. Because all three of them, in my opinion, like if I'm being honest, two of them, it's for political reasons. One of them actually gets it. But it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter because all three outcomes will have the same outcome. Any way that you want to slice it, the exact same thing is going to happen. It literally does not matter. So there you go. Yeah, Harris reaches out to crypto companies to reset. And then the other big bombshell, Michael Saylor had a prediction of 13 million per Bitcoin. That was sort of the big boom, mic drop.
What do I think will happen? Well, I've got a bear case and a bull case, but what I think will happen is that 55% ARR goes to 50%, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. It's between 50 and 20. It'll gradually decelerate till it's growing about twice as fast as the S&P index. And at that rate, Bitcoin's $13 million a coin in the year 2045. 13 million. It could be a 3 million bear case. It could be a 49 million bull case. But what is Bitcoin? 7% of the world's assets then. What about the rest of the assets? Well, I actually think that AIs and technology are going to revolutionize tech. We had no companies worth $1 trillion. Then we had a bunch of $1 trillion companies. You're going to see more because you're going to see companies with 100,000 AIs and no employees, and they're going to do the work of companies that used to have 100,000 employees. You're going to see mega corps develop, shipping robots and self-driving cars, and a company that gives a personal physician to 1 billion people without any doctors on the payroll. So clearly, equity is going to grow fast. Gold's going to get demonetized. Land will be less monetized.
He went on to say 49 million was his bull case scenario. I don't believe the outcome will be the same with Harris. It will be for my life. Whether one of the three is elected, I don't care. My life is the same. And for Bitcoin, it will be the same. One of the three, I don't care. It does not matter. Bitcoin is going on a bull run, and everything will do the same altogether. That's what it's the same for. For specific policy, this, that, and the third, no, it's not going to be the same. But for Bitcoin, Bitcoin's going on a bull run. It's over. It's done. Everyone said it's different this time. Turns out it's not. Everything, everywhere, all at one time. All the narratives will show up and show out just where they need to, just how they want to. It does not matter. Did you happen to get into the creator circle discussion? No, I was just interviewing people. I was having a good time, honestly. Like, I really didn't. I saw the main speakers. I didn't watch any speaker that was not like. I saw Michael Saylor, Kathy Wood. I saw RFK. I saw the Orange Man. I saw all the main speakers. I saw them, but I didn't watch any of the smaller speakers. I was just interviewing people the whole time. I got lots of great content for you guys. I can't wait to get that. Should we drop everything and put it all into Bitcoin? Well, okay. When I say bull run, like let's take a step back, okay? Let's take a step back. Because my bull case, I still don't think that the play is in Bitcoin, right? But Bitcoin will signal to us as to what is next. So the ROI to me, unless you're doing it for 20 years, is not in Bitcoin, right? So my prediction is about 207,000. From here, that's about a 2x. Okay? Over the next 12, 15 months, that's what I think Bitcoin's going to do. That to me is not the play over the next 12 months. Now, if you're holding it for 20 years, Bitcoin's the play. Because I don't think we're even getting lower the next bear market. Like, I don't think we're going lower than 60K in 2027. I think you're buying the next bear market's lows right now. That's what I think. But the reason why I'm stating this as I am, the big important thing is what it signals is Bitcoin to make another leg up. And that is what we are waiting for the entire market. For all of the altcoins, for all of the meme coins, for the Total 2, for XRP, for Solana, for Ethereum, for everything. Bitcoin is the sun. We do not have life in this market without the sun rising. We will not feel the heat until the sun is at full peak. That's when we're going to feel heat. Not just as it's rising. It's still cool when the sun is rising, right? It needs to be full peak. That's when we're going to feel the heat of the bull market. 2026 is the next bear market. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I'm saying 2027 as like the end of the bear market. But that's right. It's irrelevant to me. What the point is the time is irrelevant. The point is the next bear market, I don't even think we're going lower than where we're at right now. 60K. There's something called the power of law, which also predicts 200K Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty steady play. And Bitcoin, to me, I'm not a maxi, but I am a mostly, right? I am a mostly. All right, let's shift gears a little bit. We're going to shift gears just a little bit, and then we're going to get into all the charts, the TA, after this. Because I got some big announcements for Solnic. Howdy, Calvin Hill. There's no Calvin Hill in here, fam. We got some big announcements for Solnic. All right? What we've been waiting for months and months and months and months, developing, is finally, this is ramp up week. And I'm going to say, Friday is our target. That's our target. We need to get one more thing before we can confirm that. Basically, I'll just be transparent and honest. He has to split them into JSON files, each individual one. But Friday is our target. Okay? But I would say at the latest, it's going to be next week. So either the upcoming Friday in like 5 days or a week in 5 days for the NFT launch. The second that we have the hard slotted date, I will give it to you, but it is very, very close. We have set everything up. We have given all the information. Friday is our target, though. It's looking very likely that Friday is going to be when we launch, and we're going to be ramping up. Either way, this is ramp up week. This is ramp up week. So we're going to be dropping a lot of content. We're going to be running some ads. We're going to be doing some promotions. This is going to be ramp up week. Either way it goes. Friday is our target, though. There's going to be bounties. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. There's going to be giveaways, bonuses. There's going to be a long live stream for that as it goes live. But this is going to be ramp up week. I'm going to be putting out content. And we're going to be running ads, doing promotions. Second Friday of next week. Payday is Wednesday. I'm so prime. Solnic launch is happening. That's right. I know it's been a long time coming. I know it's been a long time coming. Friday is our target as of now, but I would say the absolute latest. And when I have the second that I have the hard slot, website, time, date, I will give it to you guys. But it is looking like Friday is what our target is right now. Can't wait, Ski. This is going to be amazing. All right, and then with that, yeah, I'm excited, guys. Because everything is coming right off the... I mean, like, quick. Bridging to base. Quick. MEC-C. Quick. P2B. Quick. Further development of the casino. So, don't forget about Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect looks prime, too. Sonic PP. Are you asking for the contract address? 25 million market cap incoming. Pin, please. What do you want me to pin? All right, and with that, let's get into your guys's... And by the way, thank you guys for your patience. I've never done anything like this. There was a lot of... I think... let me take some accountability, some responsibility. A lot of what the issues is what I call testosterone time, right? It's like, oh, I can do it in 3 days, and 3 days is really 9 days. And I relay the information that I have, and I give it to you guys. So that was a lot of the issues. I was relaying as much information as I had, and it was testosterone information rather than the real information. I'm not a developer. I can't develop. So I'm sorry it took as long as it did. But in hindsight, if I'm being real, in hindsight, I don't know that I could have picked a better time. If I'd sat down for a week and thought about what is the very best time that we could launch. I don't know, right after Bitcoin conference, as every single candidate is now bullish for Bitcoin. I don't know. I don't think if I would have sat down for a week and thought about a perfect time that I could have done a better job. Do you go over Bitcoin LTF? ETF? What's the price prediction for Solnic? My medium case is 100 million market cap. Bull case 1 billion. Or medium case 1 billion. Bull case 6 billion. Just this next leg up, I think we're going to go somewhere north of 25 mil. All right, and with that, low time frame Bitcoin prediction. Not really. Not really. That's not really my thing. I'm more of a macro. I'm exponentially better. Like, I do look at it on a low time frame. Hello, your boys Ski. Good to see you. I do look at it at the low time frame, but like, I'm exponentially better at viewing the macro than I am on a lower time frame. That's not what I do. That's just not where my edge is. Can you check ARC, please? Yeah. You really think Disrespect's gonna rip too? Yeah, it just needs to finish accumulating. 100 million market cap puts the coin at 10 cents. That's right. 10 cents. All right, I'll put it in numbers like that. My low case over the course of the bull run, 10 cents. Medium is $1. Bull, $5.89. Yeah. The last thing I'll say about that, and then we're going to move on to charts and TA and price predictions. We're going to start with Bitcoin. Last thing I'll say, everything, all of the NFTs are done. All of the coordination is done. All of the information is submitted. So when I say Friday is our target, that is a pretty strong target. I don't think this is going to get as high, but I do think it could get probably to 10 million. All right. Now, let's shift gears to Bitcoin, and then we're going to get into your guys' charts and TA after that. Now, let's recap. We made the video, 53K. We could pull it up. Solnic is launching where? Solnic has already launched. The NFTs are called hedge funds, which are for the Solnic project is going to be launched on a website to be T. I will let you guys know. We have what it's called, but I'll let you know when we have the specific one. Did Orange Man say anything going to back the dollar with Bitcoin? No. Honestly, okay. If I'm being real, if I'm being honest, transparent, real with you guys, not like, whatever. My impression was, this is my God the honest impression, and I don't care who wins. Truly, I do not give a who wins. Okay, my honest to God impression was he was just doing it for political reasons. He didn't even really talk that much about Bitcoin policy at all. He mentioned like a couple of things. He mentioned freeing Ross, which is the Silk Road guy. That was a policy thing. And then he mentioned keeping the 200,000 Bitcoin forever. That was the only other policy thing that he mentioned at all. The senator was the one that showed the bill for 1 million. So it wasn't really a lot about, it wasn't really a lot about Bitcoin proper. It was a lot about like, oh, Biden sucks, and Harris is nasty, and they tried to lock me up, like that kind of stuff. Fire Gary was a policy thing. But other than that, it wasn't really a lot, to be honest. So that's my honest to God impression. But so there you go. But either way, I do think any of the three of them, it doesn't matter. He signed someone for just crypto policies. Yeah, he did say he wouldn't sell. Yeah, I mentioned that. Listen, I sat through it. It was like 2 hours long. I was there. I just named the 3 or 5 things that like was actually talked about Bitcoin. Most of it was not. And I don't care. If he wins, Kamala wins, RFK wins, the outcome will be the same for Bitcoin. Maybe not other things, but for Bitcoin, the outcome is the same. And for me, that's what I care about. I care about my family. I care about my freedom. I care about my financial freedom. That's it. That's all I care about. All right. Let's look at Bitcoin. And at 53K, when the bid bag boogeyman came out, and they were like, oh, Germany's selling, Mt. Gox is selling, the bull run's over, bro. What did I tell you guys? That was the bottom. The narratives will show up. It'll be everything, everywhere, all at one time. And that's exactly what's played out. There hasn't been this many bullish narratives in a row, back to back to back to back. Calm down. Nobody said bull run was over. That's a lie. Lie detector determined. That's a lie. Bro, I don't know how. If one person said it, 1,000 people said it. If one person said it, 1,000 people said it in this live. On my mama. On my mama. On my hood. They said that the bull run was over, and I said, no, it's not. And I even made this nice little pretty chart. By the time you're hearing about a major event, it's already too late. And that's how it was. Now, if we go back to my thesis, 62K was what I was looking for to really, because like, if you remember, we were here for a little bit. We were still, even from 53 to 59, I was like, we really need to see 62K to really signal the next phase of the game. That's what we got. And so we got all the way up to almost 70K again. Just like And just like I said, like, we'll forget all about Germany. We'll forget all about Mount Gox. It's done. We've already forgot about it. It's over. We've already forgot about it. So I would say at this stage, we're still within our range, but we are definitely gearing up for the next phase. That is what I will say. I was anticipating a back test of about 60K. This might be it right here. We back tested 63K. I still think that that's probably maybe in the cards. I don't have as high conviction where we're at this stage in the game as I did right here. I would say a back test of 62, 60K, that's in the cards. But ultimately, the next phase is this. This is the next phase. I don't know when that starts, but we're waiting to make a new all-time high. What's up, Sonic fam? What is up? What is the other half? The other half, what are you talking about? The other half of what? BNC whole platform. How's Bitcoin's ROI? About a 2x, honestly. But again, why I spend so much time on Bitcoin is because, like, it doesn't matter about all the other coins. Bitcoin's the sun. It doesn't matter if you hold MAGA, LCX, Ethereum, XRP, whatever it is you hold, it doesn't matter. You're waiting for Bitcoin to make a new all-time high. When Bitcoin makes a new all-time high, that's when everything's going to do that. Or at least retrace. Did you already talk about Sonic's NFTs? I did. Our target is Friday. This Friday is our target for the launch. When we have a hard, and I would say the latest is going to be the following week after that. So somewhere between there. But our target is Friday, and I think that we're going to hit that. This is the ramp up week. So we're going to be running ads. We're going to be doing promotions. So all of that. Everything is ready. Everything is submitted. Everything is ready to go. So yeah, we got one guy checking off on one thing, and that's it. But our target is Friday, and I would say the latest is the following week. Closer now than we've ever been. Very true. All right. I agree. All right. So with that, let's get into your guys' coins. TA. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share so other people can spam the like button. If you're new here, drop a follow or subscribe on YouTube. Pendle. Let's look at Pendle. SEI will go crazy. It's the fastest blockchain. Obi. All right, let's look at Obi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. And if you guys want my thoughts on something, we can do that too. It doesn't just have to be, you could do this or that. You can do whatever. There's no rules here. Optos. I don't mind Optos. Gold. I believe I'm a big believer in precious metals. To me, what is going to survive the quote big one, right? The real big one, which to me is 2029, is Bitcoin, land, silver, and gold. That's what will actually survive. Just bought more ICP and VeChain. Yeah, those are super good plays right here. Price fib on XYO, 20 cents. All right, let's look at Obi. Nope what? Retracement is 4 cents. Parabolic, 15 cents for Obi. Price for Solna Gang. What's up, fam? You savages.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
10 Solanas. My price target for Solana is about 70 cents or $700. Price target for Jasmine. I like Jasmine's fundamentally, but I don't like the tokenomics. Right? There's a little bit too much inflation for me. So I only think it's going to retrace. Omni Networks, sir. OM. Gala, I feel the same way. There's not a ton for this one, bro. Let me see if I can find another one. Gala, I feel the same way that I do about I feel the same way about Gala as I do about Jasmine. It's a cool project, good fundamentals, but a lot of inflation. Yeah, there's not enough data on this one, bro. Sorry. All right, let's check out Optos. So you guys need to really listen. All right, if you're brand new to crypto, or you're kind of new, or maybe you're even a moderate, this is something that people don't really learn about. You need to look at the market cap. You have to be looking at the market cap. That's what you should be measuring. If you want dollars in return, if that's your goal, right? Maybe it's not. Maybe you're a part of a religion or a cult, or I'm in it for the technology, bro. That's fine. But if you're in it for dollars back, you have to look at the market cap. If a crypto creator tells you, market cap don't matter, bro, I'm here to tell you, that creator either A, doesn't know what he's talking about, or she, B, is a part of a cult, or C, is intentionally misleading you. None of those three are good. If you weren't buying VT, XRP, ICP, ADA during the bear market, you missed out. You missed it. I mean, I was buying it, but I don't know that you missed it. It's at the 236. Aptos. All right, Parabolic real quick, and then let's go to that because $45. Let's go to VeChain. All right, and I'll show you guys. VeChain to me is a solid blue chip play. All right, so he says if you weren't buying VT, XRP, ICP, ADA during the bear market, you missed it. Lie detector determined that's a lie. All right, here's why. The reason why, because they all have the same chart. This is the exact same chart that all of those that he mentioned have. Let's pull up ADA. They all have the same chart. Right? Same exact chart. Literally the same chart. Literally the same chart. And look where they are on the Fibonacci. Here's where I would classify value. In fact, VeChain is literally almost the same price that it was literally during the bear market. Actually, there was lots of moments when it's literally the same price. Back in 22, in 23, it's literally the same average price that we've been for 100. How many days is this? We're at the same, even back here, even at the very beginning, actually. So in 2017, it was this price. In 2021, it was this price. In 22, it was this price. I said 2017, I meant 2019. In 23, it was this price. And in 24, it was this price. So no, not true. The same exact price it's been for 6 years. Same exact value. Okay? All of those coins have the same chart. This is the same chart that I'm looking for. And when I would classify a Fibonacci, I would say anything below the 0.5 Fibonacci that has good tokenomics, aka there's not a lot of inflation, that is good value. Anything below the 382 is very good value. Anything below the 236 is extreme value. Anything that's real with good tokenomics below the 236 is extreme value. All of the coins that were mentioned are all below the 236. Not only are they below it, they're way below it to the same price that they were in the bear market. So that is not true. Peace out, Gensler. You think ICP will get to 60 billion? So 0 ROI in 100 plus days is good investment? Is there 0 ROI? That's weird. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. Not even from the bottom. Just from the same all-time high. That's an 8x. That's 80 years of stock market gains. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. 80 years of stock market gains in about a year. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Hey, Ski, do you have a preferred time frame when using... Yeah, the daily. Think we'll get another 50 cent XRP. Do I think we'll get another 50 cent XRP? Yeah, probably. I mean, again, this is the same thing that it's been for the whole time, too. When you predict parabolic, mid-2025. Say you got 60K to invest. Flux, VeChain, XRP, ADA, ICP, Crow, we hitting 300 to 500K on those. Yeah, I'd say that. I mean, like you're estimating like just shy of a 10x. Yeah, I think that that's pretty reasonable. All of those are in good value. Shiba Inu. Okay, if you have the right perspective on Shiba Inu is fine. What do you think of Bitcoin Cash? It's okay. It's mid. It's mid to me. All right, if you have the right perspective on Shiba Inu is fine. The correct perspective for Shiba Inu is if you go to CoinMarketCap and look at the coins in order of market cap size, it is the 13th highest, it is the 13th largest cryptocurrency. Okay, if Shiba Inu was on the S&P 500 or a stock, it would be on the S&P 500. That's how big Shiba Inu is. Okay, it's basically Avalanche or Polkadot. That's the perspective that you should have, meaning you should view it as a very large market cap. If you have a perspective that Shiba Inu is this low market cap gem that's gonna 1000x, bro, because trust me, no, that's not the correct perspective. If you're hoping for a 5 to 10x for Shiba, then I think that's fine. I think it's fine to hold Shiba if that's your perspective. If your perspective is if you put in $100, it's going to make you 100 grand, that's not going to happen. VeChain, 69 cents is my target. Arcam and Sonic, of course, 7 million, life-changing. How do I buy Sonic? You can buy Sonic on Coinbase Wallet, Crypto.com Wallet, Jupiter the Exchange, Radium the Exchange, SetoX the centralized exchange, Soulflare Wallet, Phantom Wallet. What about Injective, Amazing Tokenomics? Maybe so, but it's in a different phase, in my opinion, than most of the rest of the market. Has there been an NFT announcement? Sorry, I just joined. Yes, there has been. All right. We are going to be launching. Our target date is Friday for the launch. Okay. We're waiting for one more thing, and I'll give you the hard date, time, website once we get the last thing. But if we don't get it by then, I would say the latest it's going to be is next week. But Friday is our target for the launch. There's a strong likelihood that we're going to get that. This, either way it goes, is ramp up week. Okay, we're going to be doing lots of we're going to be doing ads, we're going to be doing promotions, and we're going to be ramping up, gearing up for the NFT launch. All right, let's do Ockham. Can AVAX do $200? Yeah, I think so. All right, let's look at Occam. So we are very much closer than we have ever been. And I'm saying it that way because I've been burned on testosterone time before, and I don't want to be burned again. So that's the only reason that I'm saying it that way. And what I call testosterone time is if I say this will take 1 hour. Well, really, that's like 3 hours. So I'm saying it that way to prevent being burned for testosterone time. The guy is saying he needs 2 more days. So I'm planning for 2 more weeks. Just being as honest and transparent as I can. That's really what it is. Render, let's go. Again, render to me shows us what's happening for the rest of the market, but I don't know that it's a great value right here. Arweave, yeah, I got you. Okay, I would say that this is the markdown. This is distribution, in my opinion. It had a pretty crazy run up, right? So where'd this go? Yeah, 7x. This is clearly distribution, in my opinion. And not even from the launch. From the launch, it was even more than that. A 13x. Yeah, this is distribution. This is the markdown. You're probably going to backtest all the way back here at 79 cents. How can we buy the Solnic NFTs? It will be on a, there's going to be a website, and you're going to need about probably, I think it's 0.33 Sol is our launch. So you'll need that on a wallet, and then you'll just mint it with that. There is going to be, so there's going to be bounties for certain NFTs. So like 589, there's going to be a bounty, meaning like if you mint 589, you're going to get X amount of Solnic. If you mint 777, you're going to get X amount of Solnic. If you mint 888, you're going to get a free portfolio review. Like there's going to be bounties like that. Turbo. AVAX. I think AVAX will do about an 8x from here. Let's look at Turbo. By the way, real quick, look at Solnic's like macro chart. Like actually kind of insane. This like higher low uptrend that has been since literally the beginning. And we're at the bottom of that again. Just thought I'd point that out real quick. All right. Turbo. Turbo, I haven't loved Turbo's chart for a while, but I haven't looked at it in a while. Yeah, okay, so I said there's 2 possibilities. Possibility number 1 was that this right here was accumulation. This might be your sign of strength and backtest if it was. That's what it looks like. But there's a huge gap here, and I don't love that. Because typically they get filled. But I would say that this does look like accumulation sign of strength backtest. But it didn't really go that deep. So your next leg would be about 2.3 cents. What up, Ski? What's up, fam? He says, I'm whitelisted, but what does that really mean for the NFT? It means you're guaranteed a slot because there's only 1,600, right? So, like, I mean, and they're not even that much. Like, it's only 0.33 Sol. It's really not that much. You know what I mean? Like, again, my whole purpose was not to like make money off of this. It was to further along Solnic. So if you're whitelisted, it means you're guaranteed a slot or first dibs, so to speak. Whereas, you know, it might not be that way if you're not. So they might sell out. They could easily, I mean, they probably will sell out pretty quickly. So that's what that means. How do I get whitelisted? Join the hedge funds Discord. And I'll drop that. It should be in my Telegram or my link tree. But if it's not, at the end of this live stream, I will pin it for the in the Telegram. How do I know if I'm whitelisted? You'll have to be in the Discord. Link prediction 2025, $80 as high as $180. You have to connect wallets. Yes, you have to connect wallets. If you don't feel comfortable with that, totally understand. Make a burner wallet and put just what you need on there. And then you could send it to your main wallet. That's what I would do if you feel uncomfortable. That's probably what I would recommend you do. You know, even though it's mine, I didn't make it though. So that's probably what I would recommend doing. Oh, TikTok's making me verify I'm not a robot. There we go. All right. Let me make my chat a little bit bigger so I can read this better. How much needs to be held in the wallets for NFT whitelist? Nothing. I don't think you need to connect your wallet for the whitelist. That's only for the main one. But for just buying one NFT, it's going to be 0.33 Sol plus a little bit of Solana for the gas fee. So Shiba to 1 penny, no. Quant price prediction, 1,300. Yo, my jockski. Do you think WorldCoin will perform this bull market? Let me see. Yeah, I don't mind this. This looks like the end of the markdown phase here. It's going to be chopping and boring for a little bit. The next leg will take you to about $28. Tell us about the third leg. Sometimes you just got to put it on the table. You know what I'm saying? Solnic's third leg is going to be about $25 million market cap. North of that. I know we talked briefly on it, but we want to look at Disrespect chart. Dr. Disrespect's in accumulation, aka forming the bottom, and it can be boring and choppy for a little bit, but I mean, I think it's a pretty relatively, well, I mean, I would say extremely relatively low risk to reward. This is basically what I think is going to happen. Accumulation, chopping, get your sign of strength before making the next leg up. Can we look at Roost? Happy Sunday, my man. How was the conversation? Look tired. How was the convention? You look tired. It was great. I had a lot of fun. Roost is doing the same. It's very much accumulating, but I don't like that it's still skidding. What about Celesta? Question mark? What's the question for? Bitcoin? Are you asking me about Bitcoin? 207 is my target. Can you look Bird Dog Soul? Uh-oh. The other TikTok's making sure I'm not a robot. What do you say about the merge of FET, AGIX, Ocean price prediction? Okay, so like long term, I think it's a good thing. But in the medium short term, it's got some work to do, right? So it just got delisted on Coinbase. That's not awesome. And I think it's in accumulation still. Ondo prediction. Do you have any thoughts on Swarm Market? No, I don't, but I can look at it. How'd you come up with 207K? A mix between things. Diminishing returns plus Fibonacci's plus supply and demand. That's how I came up with it. You think Casper will reach $1? No. I hate Casper's chart. I don't know what all the hype was back in 2023. But it was one of the worst looking charts I've ever seen. I had zero interest in further investigating it. All right, Swarm Market. $46 million market cap. Is this it? Nope. All right, cool. Oh, here we go. Okay, so interesting. Okay, first off, I'm going to say this. I don't like that the circulating supply on this. 30%. Right? What that means is there's still 70% inflation out there. I don't love that. And that's what I would say probably happened here. This was like probably a proper bull run, but because of the inflation, I don't think that it happened. So in my opinion, this was already a proper price discovery bull run. And it's going to continue to skid like this until we get back at these levels. Minimum right here at 28 cents. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. Bird Dog Glass 4 DRTT. I would guess whatever they are, that's what they'll continue to be. Well, that's a bad guess because it literally says 30% circulating supply, which means there's 70% to be had. You gotta look at that's why you gotta look at market cap. Market cap will tell you everything. It will tell you everything you need to know. You see Gala hitting 40 cents max. Max. I agree. All right, what was the other one? Jupiter. Should I get rid of Fetch AI? At this point, probably just DCA. It's already kind of in accumulation, in my opinion. It just has some work to do. But you know, Bitcoin, rising tides floats all ships. Bitcoin's going to have a way of doing that where there might be darkness with everything else, but as soon as it makes a new all-time high, like, problems just are going to have a magic way of going away. Seeing 69K to 39K area for Bitcoin. What do you mean? What up, Ski? Is that Dr. Disrespect coin part of the dead drop the game? What do you mean? What's the bonus for Sonic? We'll come up with some. Dead drop. What are you talking about? Dead drop. Jupiter. That's right. Yeah, I don't mind this. I don't mind this chart. AIOZ, I got you. Buy and hold Solnic equals NFT. Some people. But that would be backwards though. Like we're using hedge funds to further along Solnic. So if we did it that way, it would take from Solnic. What's up, bro? Go Hard Pets in the house. Parabolic for Jupiter on the next leg is about $6. Ardrum or Ondo? I'm not in love with Ondo. Thanks for the community fest and the rose, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
I don't love the Ardrum or the Ondo chart. I know a lot of people love it. I would say, okay, out of the two, I like this chart better than Ondo's. Next leg will take you to about $4. Price target for Render. I like Render. I made a lot of money on Render. So this could get a little bit deeper. This could get a little bit deeper into, I would say $5 is on the table, but this is probably accumulation. If this is all it's going to be, let's split the difference. Your next leg is going to take you to about $35. Price on mobile token. If I buy 1K worth of Solnic, what would be my return December? The next leg up, okay, I'm going to tell you, not December, but the entire bull market, right? So to me, the end of the bull market is late 2025. So as late as like December of 2025. So my target for that time frame is $100 million market cap, aka 10 cents per coin. I don't know what 1,000 gets you. That's probably close to 1 million Solnic. So that'd be about maybe, what is that, 100 grand? What do you think Solana will hit? 700. Near, I think we'll do about a 6x from here. Thank you for the W's, you savage.
But the cream will rise
I
to the
appreciate
top.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Sonic will hit $2 in the bull run. I think so. So my big target is $5.89. Flux, I love Flux here. Flux to me is a really good value. Sonic 50x from now, $100 million market cap. Okay, so 50K. There you go. Thank you, Irish Dano. How can we contact you? You can DM me. XRP, $5 to $14. XRP, listen, XRP is like wearing a MAGA hat. If you support XRP, it's like putting on a MAGA hat. It's like, whoa. He's really about it. Or like you might get shamed from some people. You might get a lot of hate from other people. Some people are going to think you're a part of a cult. But that's what it's like. If you like support XRP, it's like putting on a MAGA hat. It's a lot of strong feelings. One way or the other. But let me show you what's up with my XRP chart. And let me preface, I'm not a part of a cult. I care about return on my investment. That's it. That's it. But I'm going to show you guys some things that I see with the XRP chart. Again, purely technical. I don't care about any of this other like 589 or it's going to 10,000 or any of that other stuff. I could care less. I'm not a part of that. I have zero interest in any of that. However, comma, there are definitely some things at play here for XRP on a bigger time frame. Again, I don't care about being a part of a cult. All right, so on the top, we have XRP measured in Bitcoin. On the bottom, we have XRP measured in US dollar. Now, there's a pretty critical level here that XRP has only hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And every time that it has hit this level, it was a bottom for XRP, and very, very shortly after it, the minimum that it did was an 8x. So I have them lined up. Let's line it up perfectly. So this is the same moment as this moment right here. Let's zoom in and see the exact ROI percentage. Every time that it hit this level, very shortly after it, it did a minimum. That was a 70x. Here's another moment. The minimum I saw was an 8x. Anytime that it's hit that. 15x. Here's the same moment as this moment. And I think this was the smallest one. I think this was the 8x. No, 11x. And we just hit it again. So every time that we've hit it, and I think the first one back here when it first started is when we got our 8x. It might have been a 7x, but it doesn't matter. The point is, every time we've hit this level for XRP, the minimum that came after was an 8x. Also, what's going on is a parallel triangle for like 5 years of a downtrend plus 3 years of an uptrend. And these moments are meeting together as this is at the bottom. So again, I'm just reporting the news. I'm not a part of the XRP army. I'm not a part of that cult. I don't care. But this is a very good setup. Let's all be honest about XRP moves. Facts, bro. The hate for XRP was the same hate I seen for Solana. Yeah. No, like the hate's crazy. It's crazy. Bought my mom some Solnic VET, ADA, XRP, Flux, ICP, Crow. She would be happy. Let's go. ADA, $6 to $8. ADA, again, okay, let me preface too. A lot of creators bought XRP back here in 2017. That's not when I made my first purchase. My first purchase of XRP was in 2022, and I was strictly looking at downside risk, upside potential. That's the first time I bought XRP. My average price is like 30 cents, okay? ADA. I never bought ADA before 2024. 2024 is the first time I ever bought ADA, and for the same reason. I'm looking at upside potential, downside risk. 2024 is the first time I ever purchased ADA. I'm looking at upside potential, downside risk. Downside risk, 30 cents. Upside potential, $6, $8, $8, $8. So to me, this is a really good value. XLM, $1 is my target. XRP is a bank coin. Yeah. It is. XRP dominance chart looks amazing. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I think that's what I was looking at. Bird up, my bad, Irish Dano. You asked me about that a while ago. So Bird Dog. And then the last four was what? $5 to $14 for XRP. Not $5.89, not $10,000. $5 as high as $14. For a blue chip, that's pretty damn good. DRTT. Bro, I'm not seeing no DRTT. Oh, here we go. 500K. Oh, this thing just launched, bro. Oh. Yeah, bro. I'd probably get out of this, bro. This is distribution. This is like a big pump, right? This is distribution. So, like, what's going to happen is all this shit's going to get filled. What's next for Bitcoin Ski? We could be chopping here for a little bit, but the next, like, move, right? Probably by the end of August is going to be making a new all-time high into the 80K range. And then that's when we're, in my opinion, that's when we're going to start to see alt season. That's when we're going to start to see ADA, Link, XRP, Quant, all the other like coins that all have the exact same chart. We're going to start to see big moves from them. I would take profit on that one, bro. You're cool, bro. Keep it up. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate you. JTO. You think XRP lawsuit ended could trigger the next leg up? Yeah, but again, John, like, I don't care what the narratives are, to be honest. The narratives will just show up when they need to show up. I've said that once, I've said it 1,000 times. The narratives will show up how they need to show up. I don't care. It might be Elizabeth Warren now is the largest holder of XRP. Oh, I don't care. But something will show up. Blue chips will move first before... It's going to be everything, everywhere, all at once. It's going to be meme coins. It's going to be blue chips, mid caps, everything, everywhere, all at once. You'll probably see a couple isolated here, there. Flux price prediction, $13 to $21. Irish Dano, thanks for the W, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
The biggest moves will from new all-time highs with lower market cap. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Benjamin. That is 100% true. The highest potential ROI is going to come from micro cap coins. However, there will be like 1 out of 100, 1 out of 10 minimum, 1 out of 100 that do that. And then you're going to have like 99, or I would say 97 out of 100 are going to go to zero. Maybe 2 of them you get your money back. 1 will do it. But for the blue chips, all of them will retrace. Every single one of them will retrace. So like if we look at VeChain, even if VeChain doesn't go parabolic, it's going to retrace. And like most of the retracements are a 5x. All of them are going to do that. That's why you look at exchange listings. Exchange, that's most of the time. A lot of times, that's when the exchange will dump or the team will. Look at meme coins on exchanges. Like, it doesn't mean that much. How do you know when it's a 5x? It's up 500%. I don't look at it like that. Okay, so we're looking at ADA. So ADA's retracement is the 618. Right? So if you click on this little ruler here, click where it's at right now, just to retrace, yeah, it's a 4x, 4.2x. Everything will do that. The high end of the retracement is the 702. And that's a 4.5x. Like I promise you, ADA will 4x minimum. I think that ADA is going to go into price discovery and it's going to go parabolic. But minimum, it's going to retrace. Everything will retrace. Even, by the way, people like to crap all over XRP, right? Well, let's look at what XRP did. I don't know. It retraced. Just like everything will. Everything that is not broken is going to retrace. So from the top to the bottom, it went to the 618. That's a retracement. Everything did that. And people say this is dead. But like, look at the ROI on this. Just to retrace. That was a 7x. Like, everything's going to do that. Everything. How low you think Uni will go before the next pump? Uni is like it's at accumulation. So I think the risk to reward for Uni is pretty low. Uni might be an example of okay, this is a good one. So let's look at Uni's market cap. That's what you guys should be looking at. Market cap, market cap, market cap. Okay. Let's look at where it's at. It's at the same level that it's been, right? So I think that the risk is pretty low for Uniswap. Relatively for a cryptocurrency, you're looking at about 40% downside risk. For a cryptocurrency, relatively, that's not bad. I don't think that it's going to do that. I think that it's probably, realistically, it's going to get, that's like the absolute risk. I would say realistically, you're looking at 20% to the downside risk. But upside, let's just retrace. That's all we need. You're looking at about a 2.6x. What's an example of one that's like only gonna retrace, but it's like really good? 12x is parabolic. VeChain is probably might be an example of that. Yes. Okay, so just retracing for VeChain is 17 cents, and that's a 5.1x. Like, VeChain is gonna do that. Do you think XRP will go lower than it is now? It could. Like, probably 50 cents is in the cards, but it's still like relatively, it's at the same spot. Crow's an example. Like, I think VeChain and Crow and Link and XRP and Quant and all of them are going to go parabolic. However, I'm still going to take profit when it retraces. Okay, but Crow's a good example. Like, just to retrace, Crow's probably the example I would use. Crow has the highest upside potential just to retrace out of a blue chip. A 6.2x. ADA, $6 to $8 is my target. ICP is a good one. Like, all of those are going to retrace minimum. I think a lot of them will go parabolic. But even if they don't, there's still a lot of money to be made there, right? Like, a 6x, bro, like, within 1 year is crazy. You're not going to get that in the stock market. Ondo, I don't like Ondo. XRP parabolic, $5 to $14. Yes, that's right, John. $5, which is my minimum target, is a 10x. That's 50 years in the stock market game, or 100 years in stock market games. Perspective, y'all. Cash prediction, 55 cents. When will the next bull run be for alts? In my opinion, the alt season, I think that's what you're asking. Like, when is alt season going to start? In my opinion, the second that Bitcoin gets into the 80K, 85K, 88K range, whatever, that's when you're going to start to see stuff start to really fly. That's when it's going to be funny money everywhere. You're about the only one? The only one what? Jasmine, 30 cents. Oh, you're about the only one? Okay. Are you talking about Ondo? Okay, that's good. I'm glad. I've made a fortune being the only one that thinks certain things. I'm grateful. There's your sign, by the way. If I'm the only one that thinks that, do the opposite of the herd. Do the opposite of the herd. That's a sign for you. I've made a fortune being the only one that thinks certain things. A king's ransom. When it's down, it's time to buy. Crow prediction: 6x for retracement. Parabolic, $3 is the max. Are you in Landwolf? I'm not. And I don't like Landwolf's chart at all. Not even a little bit. I 100% disagree on XRP and ADA though. That's fine. I showed you the TA reason, not hope, not cult. I showed you the technical reason why I thought that. You're allowed to disagree. You don't need to buy XRP. There's plenty of other coins that are all going to do the same thing too. I thought has to go down for alts to start going up. But that's what we've been doing. Like, that's what this, like, this big pullback with the Mt. Gox and the Germany selling their Bitcoin, like, everything got crushed during that time. Do you think GRT will do well? Relatively. I think it's only going to retrace. Do you like Brett? Not particularly. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's fine. Let me look at the chart. Let me not speak. Let me hold that thought. I want to speak because I haven't looked at the chart in a minute. Do I like Brett? Yeah, it's okay. Medium. Schmedium. Thoughts on Ondo? Listen, everybody loves Ondo. I don't like the chart on Ondo. This is my order of operations on how I invest in things. Okay, I like to see good charts, good fundamentals, and good tokenomics. It needs all three of those. And what I mean by tokenomics is the inflation. Are they dumping supply on your head? I need all three of those for me to get the green light to invest in a coin. Okay? Ondo, to me, I don't like the chart. Quant 1300. Quant checks all three of those boxes. Big D, thanks for the TikToks. The corn, the tiny diny, the corn, and the lightning, and the donuts, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
How can we know if a token is inflationary or deflationary? Honestly, most meme coins, not all of them, but like your new meme coins, all the supply is already out. Like Solnic, for example, there is no more supply. That's it. And I know for a fact, like I've sent my friend some Solnic, right? I'm like, here, hold on to this. It might be worth a lot someday. And they lost their wallet. They lost their keys. And they're like, hey, how do I get it back, bro? I'm like, you don't. Thanks for donating to the market cap. Right? So anyways, that's just that's something that really happened for Solnic, by the way. I sent my friend I think I sent him like 50,000 Solnic just because he's my boy. I was like, here, hold on to this. And then he like deleted his wallet and didn't write down the keys. He's like, hey, how do I get it back? I'm like, you don't. It's a donation to the market cap. But generally, how you check, like let's check Cardano, for example. Here's an easy, like you can check the market cap on TradingView, but if you don't want to get into all that, you can just do like coin market cap. And you'll see the chart, right? And you click on all and just take a mental note. This isn't a great example because it's showing me all these news things, which I don't care about. But you just take a mental note of the price and then look at the market cap, and they should be similar. That's all I really need to see. Let's show another example, right? But there's examples like Filecoin is an example of one that's off, right? So when you look at Filecoin, this is what you don't want to see. You don't want to see like the price in death down here lower than it's been in FTX time, but the market cap is not. The market cap is high. but the price is low. That's a red flag. I won't lose I won't lose keys. What about ADA? $6 to $8. Pull up Ondo chart and tell us why no like. Well, for one, just intuitively, I don't like it because everybody likes it. That's thing number one. Just being honest, everybody loves it. I don't like it because of that. And I could be dead wrong. I'm okay with that. But chart-wise, this is a straight line up. No pullbacks. And this to me looks like distribution. This is what I think is going to happen. Okay, if we get through this level here at like 77 cents, it's off to Hades. All right, so this already did from the launch. And I just pulled from the body. I didn't even pull from the bottom. It already did a 12x. Like, and it did that in 50 days. To expect much more from it, I don't think is wise. Clear as bell, definitely no like. Yeah, to me, like, this is done for a little bit. Now, it could recover and it could reaccumulate and it could go even higher again, right? It could go again to like $5, right? But do you want to go down that? I don't. Maybe if this starts getting below, 50 cents, I might accumulate some. Thanks for the rose. WTD Open Custody Protocol. Are you asking me to look at a coin? Lisk. So yeah, I like ICP. 100 to 140 for ICP. Yeah, I don't. And everyone's moved off ICP. That's why I like it. Everyone's moved off XRP. That's why I like it. Everyone's moved off Link. That's why I like it. Plus, I like the charts. But I don't like it when, it's a red flag. Okay, I'll give you an example of one that was like immediate red flag. And I looked at the charts and the charts checked out. Casper with the C, CASPER. In 2023, everyone was crazy about Casper. And I was like beating the drum. This chart looks horrible. And it's still going lower. Still, to this day. To this day. But it was super popular in 2023. I don't know why. All right, we're looking at Lisk. I don't mind this chart at all. This looks good. This is the chart that I'm looking for. Accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. This is a beautiful looking chart. So this to me, if I were to check, like this checks box number one for me. I don't know anything about the tokenomics or the fundamentals, but this checks the chart box. Retracement is a 6x. That's probably all you need. Honestly, I would take profit there at $6.98. But if it wants to go parabolic, you're looking at $27. They all look the same. Exactly. Correct. Correctamundo. They all look the same because they are all the same. Because when Bitcoin makes another leg higher, they're all going to do the same thing at the same time. Everything, everywhere, all at once. They're all going to do a moonshot, even though everyone told you the bull market's over. It hasn't even started. Looks like the Land Wolf chart. I disagree. You baited me into it, but I'll allow it. It does not. You baited me. I know you did. But I'll allow it. Yeah, this might have. This was clearly distribution. And I do remember beating the drum that this was done. This might be it. It's not clean. It's not super clean. I like it a lot better now Okay, I'll say this. I like it a lot better now than I did back here when everyone was telling me it was going to the moon. And I was like, no, it's not. I like it a lot better. This is probably your sign of strength. And then your back test. You'll probably get back here to 009. Yeah, I like this chart better. This looks better. The next leg will take you to about 4.8 cents. Doing the back test, no. Yeah. But back here, I do remember calling this out as the top. I don't mind this chart now. I like this a lot better than what I did. I'll say that. H-bar. I love H-bar's technology. I don't like their tokenomics. I think maybe it gets to 30 cents. Maybe. Maybe. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Yeah, like, bro. If one person told me, 1,000 people told me in 2023, they were like, Casper's the next best thing. And I promise you, on my mama, on my hood, on everything, I said I hate this chart. I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. But they were saying it like back here. Oh no, that's not true. They were saying it in 2022, 2023. So yeah, it was like around in here. It had just pumped up a little bit. But it's like, dude, it's still lower still. It's still going lower. This chart looks horrible. I have no interest in this. When I saw this, I had no interest. I'm definitely not pumped about stuff still making new lows. Like, bro, we're not in that phase of the game no more. What are you doing? Near. What coin to hold for 8 years? Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the only one I know for sure. I can give you a couple that I like. Solnic. that's biased, right? VeChain, Link, Quant. Theta. No, not Theta. XRP. ADA. ICP could be possible. It's a possible. It's like when you're playing spades, it's like, bro, I got 4 and a possible. You know what I mean? We might. I got 4 and a P. ICP is a possible. We'll hit $40 in September. I don't know about September, but I think it will hit $40. NXRA, good value? Yes. NXRA is good value. Can you pull up the chart for SMT? VeChain prediction, 69 cents. I'm a friend, sent some. 2 lives open. Yeah, I got 2 lives open. We're live on the Solnic account and on the Your Boy Ski account. Not Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the only one I know for sure. Chainlink, $80 to $180. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think Flux will do. I think Flux can easily do a 20x. Easy. Minimum. Thoughts on Turbo? I don't love turbos. I'm torn between Bitcoin or Sol. For what time frame? What's your time frame for what you're torn on? $7 months? Probably Solana. It's a pretty low time frame, though. Pyth Master, please. If your time frame was 7 years, I would say Bitcoin. XCC, I like XCC, 60 cents. It's only great value right now. Extremely great value. Is that your stomach growling, bro? I don't, maybe, is it? That's terrible advice, brother. Okay, so first of all, I think ICP will minimum 10x. He says you want a 2-3x. ICP, you want a 10 plus, get a new alt or a new meme. For every new alt or new meme that you get, one of them will do a 100x. Two of them will do a 10x. And 97% of them will go to 0. Like, you have to throw that part of the equation in the game. You can't just be like, we're good. That is part of the equation. It's not just about upside potential. It is equally downside protection. Here are the first 3 rules of making money. Rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2 is to see rule 1. And rule number 3 is to see rule number 2. So those are the first 3 rules. And then it's about building wealth. So for every 100 coins that are brand new, one of them will 100x, 2 of them will 10x. Maybe I'll say like 3 of them you'll get your money back, and the rest are going to 0. I think you should, as part of your strategy, have some micro cap coins. That should be part of your strategy. But you should also have blue chips. You should also have mid caps. You should also have Bitcoin. All of those should be in your portfolio, in my opinion. Buy only 10 coin, not more. I have 7K ICP tokens. I think ICP will get to $100 when you can only afford one. What do you mean? When you can only afford one? Solnik and Dis are my small cap plays. Yeah, 5%. I think that's fair. But the amount of people that are in crypto that don't have Bitcoin is crazy to me. It's like, bro, I only know one that's here 20 years from now. That's it. I don't mind this chart. This looks pretty good. Parabolic $2.43. Where? Thoughts on bringing Solnik or Dis to crypto battles? Yeah, where? Illuvium tokenomics are bad. Retrace only. Yeah. Best case. If it's bad, it's best case is retrace. Yeah, that's the high end of things. But I would say, like $50, $30, $40, $50. That's probably a conservative estimation. Put it all in Solnik. That's my bear market play. Fair enough. What coin? What are you asking? I will buy Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, heavy in Bitcoin in the bear market, honestly, yeah. But I'm still buying Bitcoin. So I DCA. How bullish are you on Solnik? Solnik is my #1 coin that has 100x potential. The least downside risk, the most upside reward, in my opinion. That's a great idea, DP. SMT, my bad, fam. You asked me about that 17,000 times. Michael Saylor thoughts, thank you. I mean, yeah, he's a smart guy. I wouldn't say he's a TA guy. I don't love this chart at all, bro. What's retracement? Hey, if you guys are watching on TikTok, make sure you guys drop a follow. You're watching on YouTube, subscribe. Don't just be lurking. Matic, $9. Okay, so my target for ILV is about 640. I have like 5 SOL in it. Bitcoin, please. 207 is my target. Let's look at Bitcoin charts. Whoops. All right, let's take a little time. Because everyone told me. Let's go on a little time machine. We're going to look at Bitcoin charts here. And everyone told me. I put the video out. Still up. You could go look. Scroll down. It's the one that got like 15,000 views and 17,000 views. At 53K on the day, I said that's it. We're not going any lower. I outlined X, Y, and Z why I thought that was the case. And everyone said, but the big bad boogeyman, Germany, Mt. Gox, is selling, so we're going lower. And that's when I made this pretty little chart for you guys, showing all of the most major events. And I said, trade the news and you will lose. That was the video that I made about that. Every single major event, by the time you hear about it, it's done. Okay? So now if we go back to the 53K video, my target for the next thing, I said, we're not getting any more lower. And I was very, very confident. I outlined X, Y, and Z, why I thought so. It was the RSI. It was the fear and greed. It was all of the things, everything, everywhere. And I said, all of the narratives will show up. Everything, everywhere, all at once. And that's exactly what's happened. All 3 presidential candidates are going to be buying Bitcoin. Doesn't matter who's elected. They're all buying Bitcoin. Right? So when this happened, though, at 53K, I said we need to get above 62K to really start the next phase. That happened. Okay? And now I think that we could easily backtest 62K. So that would be the next in the micro. That would be what I'd be looking for some real opportunities. However, this might be it. We got all the way back to 63.5. That could be it. In all honesty, that could be my 62K target. But the next overall macro thing is starting the real deal bull market, in my opinion. And that's going to be about 80K plus for Bitcoin. That's once Bitcoin gets above 80K, 85K-ish, that's when you're going to start to see ICP, Link, XRP, Quant. Every single thing, everything, everywhere, all at once, all the narratives are going to show up. The Solana ETF got approved. The ETH ETF is awesome. The XRP lawsuit is over with. Russia's buying Bitcoin. Germany's buying Bitcoin. It's going to be everything all at once. Okay? The magical narratives have a way of showing up how they please. Jeet says Bitcoin making a cup and handle weekly, very big cup and handle. Yeah, I agree. Listen, I'm not a patterns guy, but that is true. What he's saying is true. It's making a ginormous cup and handle. And that is very bullish. The matrix is broken. BTX, ETH, XRP to the moon. To me, what cup and handle really is Wyckoff accumulation. And that's your sign of strength. So, like, technically, okay, let's look at Solnik, right? Because Solnik had a cup and handle, too. Or even, like, Link, right? I'll show you guys a cup and handle. To me, cup and handle, all that really is accumulation. So you had accumulation, your sign of strength, your back test of the prior range on this trend since the very beginning. The uptrend of the lower highs from the very beginning. right? Let's look at another example of like what cup and handle looks like. To me, it's Wyckoff accumulation. So ICP is cup and handle. And what a cup and handle really is you have a big move to the upside, you back test, and you have this little handle hanging out. That's what a cup and handle is. To me, it's how you measure, it's a pattern that measures Wyckoff accumulation. Why can't I flip the screen sideways on TikTok? I don't know. I don't know. There might be a way that I can mess with it. I missed early live, didn't know you covered it. Okay, so Solnix NFT launch, which we're going to use for getting us listed on. I mean, this stuff is going to happen very quickly after we launch. I mean, very quickly. So all the things are everything, everywhere, all at once, right? So our target is Friday, okay? And I'm trying to, I'm saying our target is Friday. The guy's telling me 2 days. I'm trying to protect against testosterone time, which is what I call it when someone says it's 2 days and it's really 8 days, right? So I'm trying to protect against testosterone time. So our target launch is Friday. I would say the latest is going to be the following week. After we launch, though, we're taking the funds and we're getting listed on MEXC, P2B, and bridging to base. All three of those are going to be very quickly. We're going to use some funds for marketing, and we're going to use some funds for developing of the NFTs. But our target, it's a pretty hard target, is Friday. And once I have the official okay, I'm going to give you guys the date, time, and website. But I would say the latest is next week, but it's looking like Friday, and I've been burned on the testosterone time many times. When someone says, "Oh, it's going to take 2 days," and it's 2 weeks. That's what I call testosterone time. So there you go. So yeah, but everything, everywhere, all at once. But with that, that's going to be it for this time. If you're watching on TikTok, make sure you follow. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. Twitch, drop a follow. And I'm on Twitter as well. Make sure you guys, we're going to be ramping up the NFTs. We're going to be doing promotions, ads, all of that. There's going to be giveaways. There's going to be bounties for the NFTs. So if you mint certain ones, there's going to be giveaways for that. I will be live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. And every day this week except for Wednesday. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless.
Damn, hustling.